Those attacks that happened on September 11th did lead to a global war on terror. Many of the men and women fighting that were posted to Fort Cavazos.
25 News reporter Adam Schindler spoke with local veterans about how the terror attacks from 22 years ago took a toll on them.
Killeen ISD gathered at Leo Buckley Stadium for their annual Freedom Walk in remembrance of 9/11. Students walking alongside first responders, active duty military, and veterans. Veterans who see 9/11 through a different lens than the rest of us.
They briefed us and told us that we had just been attacked on American soil.
According to the Watson Institute of International and Public Affairs, between 1.9 and 3 million service members served in wars following 9/11. Retired Sergeant First Class Jeffrey Krenzer was serving at the time of the attacks and heard the news while he was stationed in Korea.
We were getting ready to go to the field the next day, so I was up late because it was later there. I was up late at night packing, and on the AFN News came across things about planes hitting the Twin Towers.
Back home at what was then Fort Hood, then Staff Sergeant Edwina Bivens was on her way into work at the 4th Infantry Division headquarters when she turned on the radio and heard the news.
At first, I thought it was a hoax. I thought someone had just taken control of the airwaves until I went inside to work, and they actually gave us a briefing and told us exactly what they thought was happening at the time.
A sign that things were about to change.
Felt like halfway then that we were like on lockdown because they were trying to figure out what we're going to do next.
It was the start of the global war on terror that has left many of those who served in Iraq and Afghanistan with lifelong injuries.
Just because you don't see an injury doesn't mean it's not there. There's people that struggle with mental health big time. There's people that struggle with respiratory issues big time from those burn pits.
It was an attack that would change the way they thought about defending America and left them with a lesson they would never forget.
Anything could happen at any time. You never see it coming, and something bad happens, just like 9/11.
It's just like they say, never forget. And I think that's a good message.
Thousands of men and women were enlisted in the military when 9/11 happened. Thousands more joined because of it, many of whom deploying to the wars that began soon after and are still dealing with the effects of those wars today. In Killeen, Adam